That then opens it up to council comments. Councilman Howard.
Thank y'all again for coming out. Some of the things I said earlier I don't necessarily want to repeat, but I am proud of what our citizens are doing and what our community is doing with regard to a lot of different things. And without fail, I'm going to say this every Monday night that we convene. Great things are happening in Snellville, and you just don't, all you had to do is open your eyes. With that, something new we're going to start in conjunction with the award-winning Snellville Farmers Market, if I could be so bold. What we want to do is that we're going to have a tent over there, and we're going to have, basically we're going to call it, I think, Coffee with Council. So if you come to the farmers market for the enjoyment of all the good stuff there, council members are going to be in and around the market most of the morning. It's not going to be a set kind of thing, but we're going to man a tent, and for the citizenry that wants to come by and chat with us and talk with us about things, we want to invite you to do that. Come in the tent, tell us you want to talk about it, and go get you a cup of coffee. We'll give you a little medallion, and you run over to one of our fine coffee vendors that are there at the market. Get a chance to meet them and do some of that. So we're going to give it a try. And again, it's just another opportunity for you to have access to the elected officials that I know are proud to serve our city. It's just another opportunity, another venue for that. So this past weekend, Saturday, there was an entrepreneur summit, the very first one. I think we had over 100 businesses locally here in the Snellville area that came to learn about what the city's trying to do to help them not only grow their business but to sustain it and to continue to attract businesses here in Snellville. So a lot of good things are happening with regard to that. Had the opportunity to attend the South Gwinnett High School graduation. Councilman Emanuel and I went over there, and nearly 400. Just a lot of good stuff. The Walmart Neighborhood Market set to open in August. I guess everybody's seen that building kind of come to life. It sure does look better than the thing that was there. Anybody disagree? But we're excited. Again, I think the opportunity for that side of town to get a little spark and to get a little excitement over there, I think is going to be good. Again, I can point to the thing down in front of me there. It's if y'all hadn't heard, it's Amy Copeland weekend coming up. As Tom mentioned earlier, I had an opportunity to meet Andy Copeland, and when you walk away from him, there's just an aura, about being around him and what he is displaying to the public. And I hope all of you have that opportunity to meet him or somebody like him in your lifetime, because for me it was an amazing opportunity. Again, great things. Thank y'all for coming out. Just drive safe when you go home.
You're up.
First thing I want to do is thank Diane Krause for pushing for Code Red. If you haven't signed up, you need to sign up. It'll tell you what's coming. You may not want to hear what's coming, but if it's coming this way, you don't have a choice, and it has the potential to save a lot of lives and keep people out of harm's way. And it's free. It's a great source of information, and people have been working on it for quite a while. She got on board and pushed for it, and I just want to thank her for doing that. And I think it's the best system out there, and we've got it now in Snellville. Past few weeks have been really interesting. We had, as been mentioned, the Beach Blast Run, Farmers Market opening. We went to South Gwinnett High School graduation, also the honors ceremony, the art exhibit here at City Hall, popcorn in the park, and then we have Amy Copeland's weekend coming up. I think you'd have to search long and hard to find another city where so many people are involved in doing so many good things. And I think the volunteers all need to give themselves a pat on the back. If you're not a volunteer, you should be. Sometimes the work isn't that much fun, putting out 400 cones on Lenore Church Road was. But with the people you're working with, even the grungiest jobs are fun, and it's very rewarding when you see these events come together and everybody having a good time. So I'd advise everybody to get involved, and you'll have a good time doing things. Coffee with Council will be a good opportunity. If nothing else, you get a free cup of coffee, but I'd invite everybody to come by and just have an informal chat. I'm sure there are things you'd like more definition on, more explanation, and we'll be there to do that. So have a good evening, and be safe on the way home.
Councilman Sabah?
Thank you, Mayor. Good evening, everyone. We have an exciting event coming up next week. I think all of us are going to be together under the same roof in Savannah, Georgia. Now, we should be there to learn, I assume, right, guys? So we're going to have a lot of fun learning new law. I think the laws are changing, and thank goodness we have a city attorney that we can lean on to respond to some of our questions. So we will be in Savannah. Also, on Thursday, June 14th, there's an event that I'm trying to put together, and I think it's coming together really nicely. I want to thank everyone who's been involved in helping me with this, especially staff. I think that did fantastic, and I want to thank the mayor for setting me straight on some of the language. Flag Day is coming up on June 14th. We're going to have the event right on the steps of the PD police department at 2 p.m. But let me read this one paragraph that I prepared and I sent out an email to some who didn't receive invitations, and this is my invitation to you sitting here in the audience tonight. Every year, the United States of America celebrates Flag Day on June 14, where a proclamation is read to the American people by the President of the United States. This year, Snellville, Georgia, will also formally celebrate this great event, as this will be a historic event. City of Snellville First Flag Day. It's my honor to be one of those who was involved in this event. I think it's a great privilege for me. Flag Day falls within National Flag Day, a time when Americans reflect on the foundation of the nation's freedom. The flag of the United States represents freedom and has been an enduring symbol of the country's ideals since its early days. Americans also remember their loyalty to the nation, reaffirm their belief in liberty and justice, and observe the nation's unity. Program begins at 2 p.m. So you're invited to join me along with many of the dignitaries, including Honorable Congressman Rob Woodall, who's going to present us with the flag which has been flown over the United States Capitol. That's why I have a flag here in front of me to remind me to say this tonight, and you are invited. Thank you so much, and I appreciate it. Again, thanks to everyone who's been involved with this event and being great contributors to the city of Snellville.
Councilwoman Kraus.
Code Red, you're going to hear from me again. Last Thursday, June 7th, Code Red launched their first test call. And I was very excited to be included in the bunker here at City Hall. And I actually got to watch it happen on a laptop. I really would like to thank Jerry Moore for being in the bunker, Maureen Lee, Brianna Harizi, and the voice that you hear and will continue to hear, Dom Capanye, recorded the messages. Thank you, Gay Johnson at Public Works and Craig Barton. Erica, thank you for helping answer the phone calls as well. And a very special personal thank you to Melissa and Chief Whitehead, for without you two, I may still be pushing to get it going. I just want to very quickly give you just a couple of stats that within a few seconds, 11,874 calls went out. And in 195 emails started to go out in 7 seconds. In 6 seconds, 175 text messages also went out. I have pretty detailed stats that Melissa got together for me, and if you would like to see them or would like to know a little bit more about what's behind Code Red other than the message that you receive, I will be happy to go into detail with anyone interested. Again, I think it's a wonderful emergency management for the city, and I'm also going to add another item that I hope that everyone considers. This is a weather radio. You can purchase them just about everywhere. I have one set up, and it's pretty detailed on the weather. You can program it to your specific area, to Gwinnett County, and it will activate an alarm when it's getting close to Gwinnett County. So now you would have Nixle, which I hope everyone signed up for. You'll have Code Red, and you'll have your own weather system right in your own home. Thank you.
Mayor Pro Tem Witz.
I'm going to go back to Amy Copeland again. I want to give you a little background. When we first started, when Don Britt and Stat, Kelly McAloon, some of the other people there just started talking about putting this together, the AJC editorial artist had a cartoon that said "Choose Your Fighter," and on that, you probably have all seen it, and it showed Roberto Duran, Mike Tyson, and then Amy Copeland, and it was a very moving cartoon. I tried to go through the AJC to get in touch with, see if we could use that artwork, and I was getting nowhere fast, so finally I just went on to Mike Lukovich's Facebook page and emailed him, sent a little message and said, "Do you mind if we use it?" Within 10 minutes, he said, "You have my complete freedom to use it any way you want to. Good luck." At that point, I was out of the picture. I turned that artwork over to Kathy Emanuel and Kelly and Councilman Howard, and within days we had flyers, we had billboards, and what's yet to come is we have t-shirts with that on it. We also have pins that are going to be available during the weekend with that artwork on it. That artwork has almost become symbolic now with Amy's cause. So I'd like to thank Mike Lukovic for being as gracious as he was, but more than that, to the talented people in our city who took that and ran with it. There's tables that are going to be available for the concerts, both Friday night and Saturday night. If you want to sit up in front of the stage, you can rent tables. If you want to get more information about that, if you go to snellvillepride.com, you can get that. It's going to be a wonderful 2 days. I'm asking everyone to spread the word and to participate. Let's really see if we can come out and do something really good for Amy. Thank you.